What up? This is Lord Maitreya with the Super Longevity Institute. Today's episode is called Cure Aging or Die Trying. Cure aging or die trying. Once life extensionists, transhumanists, etc., when we get that mentality, that's when we'll see our goals accomplished. It's either we cure aging or we die trying in an attempt. That's it. All of this fuzziness and this, all this other craziness that I hear in here, we have to have that mentality, that creed. I'm gonna set it off with one book. It's tabletop book called Basquiat. Basquiat. I was once brought to this attention by my ex-wife. I remember it like it's clear day. It was on a platform. She talked about Basquiat. I don't know how we got in the conversation. I was like, I don't really care. I knew who he was. I didn't know his life, his story, but I was like, I didn't really care. Like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't like the fact that he broke away from graffiti to go into the art world and put the art on canvas. I kind of found that stage from distancing himself from his buddy Diaz his day one, then going into the art world and instead of putting it on his stuff on the walls, right? He started putting it on canvases, and you see what happened to him. You see what the people at these art galleries were saying to him. They didn't really like him. They thought he was wild. You know what I'm saying? See? And I think this lesson, I think everybody should know Basquiat's story. He's a great artist, but we have to we're in a system, an inhumane system that's outdated and flawed, and if we're not conscious, it'll have an effect on us. You know what I'm saying? I like the same old. I liked that whole art direction when it was in the streets. You know what I'm saying? He was tagging up and putting same old all over the place, and he got known by that by doing that. You know what I'm saying? But I think that once he started distancing himself from his art partner like Diaz, I think that he got less grounded. He got less grounded, and I think that if he'd have stayed with his buddy Diaz, and continued trying to make a statement, kept making a statement about art in itself instead of just thinking about economic interests, I think that he would still be alive. Go cop this Basquiat. His paintings is dope. Look at that. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's a different type of this is different. It's just different. Rest in peace to Basquiat, though. Big up to I think his first name is Ruben Diaz. Please forgive me if I'm wrong. I know his last name is Diaz. Just a little lesson, something for I know the rappers always talk about Basquiat in their raps. People like Jay-Z and Rick Ross. I just want to touch base on that. I got another book called Secrets of Longevity. Hundreds of Ways to Live to Be 100. All right? Put that on your shelf. It's easy reading. No diets, no drugs, no fuss. It says on the back. I had this maybe for like 10 years. This is like probably like my second copy. Yeah, some of the stuff is dope, man. It talks about inflammation, bad fats, berries, goldfish, a garlic a day, goldfish for omega, benefits of tea, yams. Yeah. Secrets of Longevity, hundreds of ways to live to 100. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, by Dr. Mei Xing Ni. Dr. Mei Xing Li Ni. Okay? Living to 100. Lessons in Living to Our Maximum Potential at Any Age by Thomas T. Pearls. Man, I might have had this for like stupid long too. Wow. Let's read this right real quick. Centenarians, people who live to 100, once considered a rarity, are the world's fastest growing age group. There are currently about 50,000 people over 100 in the United States alone, almost 3 times as many as there were in 1980. What can we learn from these pioneers? How can people decades younger apply the centenarians' longevity lessons to their own lives? These are the questions Harvard scientists Thomas Pearl and Maria Hunter Silva set out to answer when they launched the New England Centenarian Study. Pretty good. Living to 100. Oh, I'm making a mess. Living to 100. Is that one of your goals? So, cop this book. Put that on your shelf. Einstein and the Buddha. The Parallel Sayings by Wes Nisker. I might have had this like 20 years, yo. Straight up. I think I had this book like 20 years. I bought this 20 years ago. Let's read the back. The unique collection of parallel quotes reveals how modern science and ancient Eastern thought led us to the same deep truths. Einstein and the Buddha. The parallel saying shows how seemingly opposite endeavors, scientific observations, and spiritual compilation have produced amazingly similar ideas about the future and the universe and our place in it. This book presents over 100 examples of these convergent beliefs side by side on facing pages, including quotes from Albert Einstein, Niels Bohr, David Bohm. Provides simple and deep and quotable insights that should help mend the rift between science and spirituality. If you put your thumbs over the quotation sources, you won't be able to tell who said what and when. Science and the Buddha. Yeah, I bought this from a bookstore called East West Books. I used to work there in the early 2000s. You know what I'm saying? It was a small bookstore down in downtown, like between 14th and 13th and 5th Avenue, East West Books. Yeah, man. Yeah, and that's how I got my name, Lord Betrayal. I was reading this book, and some people came in and they was like, he think he's Lord Betrayal, the future Buddha. Looking with the science and Buddha book parallels, they was making fun of me. And I didn't know who Lord Betrayal was, and I end up, when I found out who the person was, I said, fuck it, I'm just gonna call myself that then. Fuck it. That's my name now. I said, these people thought they were making fun of me. It's actually calling me an enlightening being. You know what I'm saying? East West Books, big up to them. I don't know who they are. You know what I'm saying? But big ups to them. Einstein and the Buddha. The Parallel Sayings by Wes Nisker. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Let's read one of these, Joe. I got highlights from back then. 20 year. See the pen marks? I don't know if you can see that. I highlighted it. This is 20 years ago. I haven't picked this up in like 15. Damn, trying to find something good. I'm actually reading some of the stuff I highlighted. Just bugging out, really. Okay, I just picked something randomly. I didn't even. We must be clear that when it comes to atoms, language can be used only as in poetry. Niels Bohr. Truth cannot be cut up into pieces and arranged in a system. The words can only be used as a figure of speech. The Buddha. Wow. Every man's world picture is and always remains a construct of his mind and cannot be proved to have any other existence. Erwin Schrödinger. The objective world rises from the mind itself. The Buddha. Einstein and the Buddha, The Parallel Sayings by Wes Nisker. Go cop that. Sometimes I refer to myself as the time ship Buddha. You know, the time ship, the largest structure dedicated to life extension. The architect is Stephen Valentine. Sometimes I call myself the time ship Buddha. Why? Because I feel like I'm the time ship's greatest advocate. I'm always talking about the time ship to everybody. Everybody who knows me knows about the time ship. Einstein and the Buddha, The Parallel Sayings. We move forward. This is a big one right here. This is a challenge. Even if you should just have to say a lot, just because I don't care if you're gonna read it or not. Just have it. It's that valuable. Robert A. Freitas, Nanomedicine, Volume 1, Basic Capabilities. This is what's gonna cure aging. Nanomedicine. This is the eye in the triangle of life extension. This is it right here. You got the builders, you got the different levels. You got your state, local, federal, then you got the eye in the triangle. This is the eye in the triangle right here. Nanomedicine, Basic Capabilities by Robert Freitas. This is what he wrote in the back. Molecular nanotechnology has been defined as three-dimensional positional control of molecular structures to create materials and devices to molecular precision. The human body is comprised of molecules, hence the availability of molecular nanotechnology will permit dramatic progress in the human medical service. More than just an extension of molecular medicine, nanomedicine will employ molecular knowledge to maintain and improve human health at the molecular scale. Nanomedicine will have extraordinary and far-reaching implications for the medical profession, for the definition of disease, for the diagnosis and treatment of medical conditions, including aging, and ultimately for the improvement and extension of natural human biological structure and function. Wow. Within a few short decades, we can expect major revolution in how the human body is healed. Nanomedicine lays the foundation for this revolution and points to where it is taking us. Eric Drexler. That's the guy right there. Robert A. Freitas Jr. has degrees in physics, psychology, and law, and has written nearly 100 technical papers, book chapters, popular articles on scientific engineering and legal topics. His co-edited 1980 NASA feasibility study of self-replicating factories in space, authored the first detailed technical design study of a medical nanorobot ever published in a biomedical journal, and has been researching nanomedicine full-time since 1994. Robert A. Freitas, Nanomedicine, Volume 1, Basic Capabilities. Yeah. This is the joint, you know. Excuse me. Put that on your shelf. Quick. Quick. I think I got one more. gonna share one more because I'm on it like that today. This doesn't have a cover on it, but it's called Immortality by Dr. Ben Bova. Immortality. Let's read in here. How science is extending your lifespan and changing the world. Isn't that dope? Some of the chapters. Extending the lifespan. How we age. Cellular life. Cellular death. Programmed cellular death. Gene therapy. The Human Genome Project. Reversing aging. Gene telomeres and growth hormone. Molecular engineering. Wow. Gotta have this. Wow. Oh, the great author C. Clarke said, when a distinguished but elderly scientist states that something is possible, he is almost certainly right. When he states that something is impossible, he is probably wrong. Wow. Immortality by Dr. Ben Bova. So that concludes today's episode of Cure Aging and Die Trying. You know, we need to live like our ancestors did, specifically in ancient times and Egyptian times when they were making an attempt to want to become immortal and build some of the best, lovely structures that we see today. I'm Lord Matriel with the Super Longevity Institute. Comment, like, push the notification button, and helps the channel to grow. One love, single I salute.